Hey guys, I'm back with another video. Today I'm doing how I install my wigs. I just did a get ready with me. If you guys haven't seen that, go check that out. I feel like you guys really liked that, so I'm going to continue with the kind of makeup hair thing. So this is how I install my wigs. This is a pretty quick method. There is a couple of different methods I use. This one is using the Got to Be Glued freeze spray. This is the key to success. I mean, not only just for applying your wigs, but like flyaways, you know, to lay down your baby hairs. This is definitely a necessity. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave me a like, a comment. You make sure you subscribe, turn on that post notification because your girl is coming through with the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you watch all the way through. It's not as hard as it seems, or y'all may think, to do your own hair, install your own wigs and stuff like that. But thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoy.
So I'm just going to start by taking my hair out of my ponytail. I normally have my hair in braids under my wigs, but I don't know how to braid. So unless I have someone there to do it, it looks like this under my wig. So I just brush it back into like a low ponytail, and then I'm going to take a bobby pin to bobby pin it to my head. Then after that, I'm going to take these new wig caps I get from the beauty supply store for like $1. And I'm going to put that on my head. And you see, I'm just pushing back any hairs that may have went forward when I put the cap on. And I'm going to pull this cap all the way down, like past my ears, and just create a hole where my ears are. That way, when I glue the wig cap down, like right in front of my ear, it stays. Because if you don't put that hole, it's like a space in between there, and it doesn't lay down fully. So that's what I do to get my wig cap to lay all the way down. Next, I'm going to take my freeze spray and just spray right before my hairline. If you do get it directly on your hairline, it's not a big deal, but you kind of want to go in front of the hairline just to protect those hairs, because ultimately that's what we're doing with the wig cap. I do end up doing 2 layers. You guys are only going to see 1 layer on camera, and then I'm going to go ahead and let that dry. Once it's all dry, I'm just going to start cutting the excess cap where it's not glued down. And to just get a better cut, a more precise cut, I use an eyebrow shaver, so that way I'm not having to use scissors. That's just more complicated, okay? So I'm just going to do that. As you can see, I kind of started cutting a little too far back because you guys can see my baby hairs. Again, not a big deal, but avoid doing that. So we're just going to continue to cut off all the excess cap. And I did change the angle of the camera. I just didn't like the angle, because I'm looking directly in front of me and then you guys are looking from the side. So I just had to change the camera angle. Nonetheless, keep cutting off the cap, girl. Now, you'll notice as I'm cutting off the cap, some of it is lifting a little bit, but that's no problem. Just take the freeze spray and spray it, and then kind of like push it down with your finger. And then we're just gonna spray the entire perimeter of our head to get ready for the wig, because this is what's gonna hold down the wig. I realized after shooting the entire video and the wig was already on my head, I skipped a step. Normally I would take my foundation and put it along the perimeter of my wig cap also, so that it looks like a scalp. But my wig is not really plucked that much anyway, so it doesn't matter. So now I'm just attaching the wig to my head where the freeze spray is, just adding some more where I need it. I did nothing to this wig before I put it on. That's why it looks crazy, but by the end of the video, it'll be looking slave. So I don't want to hear nothing. Now I'm just going to take something to tie down the hair and let it sit there and dry. So we're just going to wait on that to dry. I let my hair sit for about 15 to 20 minutes. Honestly, you guys should let it sit for as long as possible. I'm just very impatient. So right now you see me just brushing out the hair that may have gotten stuck down in the process of drying it, and then I'm gonna jump right into styling it. I'm sure everyone knows this, but if you want your hair as flat as possible, take a comb or a brush and chase the hair with the flat iron. That'll get your hair super flat. I can't be the only one who gets super lazy when it comes to the other side of their head. Like, once I've already done one whole side of my head, I'm just like, okay, let's get this over with. So I'm not really gonna do as much work to the other half of my head, but it still looks the same. Moving on to everyone's favorite part, them baby hairs scrub. I'm gonna use my freeze spray to lay them. I don't really know how to explain that other than letting y'all watch. Now I'm going to separate the rest of my hair from my baby hairs so that I can lay them down. You guys can use one of these little paper things I'm using, or you could use the same thing you use to lay down your hair. I'm just going to take my hair out of the ponytail so I don't get one of those ponytail marks given the fact that I just straightened it. Now I'm just going to cut that off. I found that when I try to like untie it, sometimes it messes up the baby hairs. So I'm just going to cut that off, but being very careful not to cut your lace or your baby hairs, girl, because you're going to regret that, okay? And look at them baby hairs. Like, yes, it's looking real cute, okay? And that's how you slay your wig on your own, sis.
Thank you for watching.